Transport for London cares about road safety and is committed to making London's roads safer for all. In 2014, there were 431 collisions, where cyclists were killed or seriously injured on London roads. To help reduce the number of collisions and address the common causes, we have developed a series of safety tips for both drivers and cyclists. Advanced stop lines help motorists and cyclists by providing an area for cyclists to wait in front of traffic when the lights are red. Cyclists in this area are more visible to motorists and have space to move off when the lights turn green. As a cyclist, it's against the law to cross the second stop line and jump a red light. You could be fined £50, as stated in the Highway Code. It's also dangerous as you could be hit by an oncoming vehicle. Motorists should not enter the green box of an advanced stop line when the lights are red. Crossing the first or second stop line when the light is red makes you liable for a £100 fixed penalty and 3 points on your licence. If the traffic light changes from green to amber and you can't safely stop before the first stop line, you must stop before the second line, as also stated in the Highway Code. Motorists are asked to keep a safe distance from cyclists and don't try to overtake when there isn't enough space to do so. According to research, drivers find it frustrating when cyclists ride in the middle of the road. But did you know that cyclists are trained to ride away from the gutter and into the middle of the lane when it is too narrow for cars to overtake safely? Many cyclist injuries are caused by car doors being opened into their path. Cyclists are trained to ride a door's width away from parked cars in case a door opens suddenly, but on London's roads this is not always possible. So as a driver or passenger, it's important to double-check for oncoming cyclists, as well as other larger vehicles that are easier to spot when getting out of your car. Cyclists are also encouraged to ride in a straight line past parked cars instead of weaving between them. Take extra care when passing taxis too, as passengers could open their doors unexpectedly into your path. In 2014, 50 cyclists were killed or seriously injured in a collision involving a goods vehicle. Lorries and trucks have large blind spots and often are unable to see cyclists. Cyclists are therefore encouraged to stay back behind lorries to avoid putting yourself in a vulnerable situation where the driver can't see you. Lorry drivers, make sure you indicate early when turning at junctions and use your mirrors to look out for cyclists around you, as they could be in your blind spot. Finally, as a driver when approaching a junction, make sure you always indicate early and keep an eye out for oncoming cyclists to ensure you don't cross into their path.